Coming back at you with another Darkhawk brew today. This has definitely become my favorite Series 5 card the more that I've played with it. Just impressive stat line for the resources that you put into it, and you can synergize to make that stat line even larger. So 4 energy, base 1 power, ongoing effect plus 2 power for each card in your opponent's deck. The average game of Marvel Snap ends with each player having 3 cards left in their deck, so base 7 power for Darkhawk. We increase this stat line with things like Korg, that adds Rock to their deck and 2 power to Darkhawk. Black Widow, which widows bite them to deny them a draw, adding 2 power to Darkhawk in the long run, and Rock Slide, putting not 1 but 2 additional rocks into their deck, adding 4 additional power to Darkhawk. This core here is looking to leverage a couple of other ongoing effects alongside Darkhawk, specifically Klaw here, that gives us 10 stats for 5 energy, as well as Mr. Fantastic, who gives us 6 stats for 3 energy, so we can double up any of these 3 with Mystique here on the final turns of the game, because we're leveraging things like Klaw and Mr. Fantastic that can add power to adjacent locations. Storm is a really excellent card in this deck. We can flood a location and then not have to fully commit to it, knowing that we can add extra stats there after the fact if our opponent decided to put some stats into it. Another excellent card to call out in this shell is we have 3 really good 4 energy plays. So Psylocke does a lot of heavy lifting, allowing us to play Rock Slide out on the 3rd turn of the game is often quite potent. And then a final card to call out here, because I know there'll be some questions if I don't, is Rocket Raccoon is a card that you'll notice I never really play in the first 2 turns of the game. You want to think of Rocket Raccoon in this deck as a curve filler for the mid and late game turns when we're a lot more likely to be able to predict where our opponent is going to be playing. Most specifically, Rocket Raccoon plays really nicely on turn 6 alongside Klaw, or on turn 6 alongside Mystique and Lizard, giving us a lot of power to play out over a variety of locations in a manner that's very flexible. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you here today. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing the flexibility of this deck and just how fun it is. This definitely won't be the last Darkhawk deck on this channel, and if you have anything that you've liked with this card, I would love to hear about that in the comments down below. Also, if you're new here and you enjoy what you see, consider subscribing to the channel. I post deck highlights like this, as well as game news updates and other Marvel Snap tidbits here 7 days a week. I'd love to see you back again. For the rest of the day, enjoy some Darkhawk Disruption. I think this qualifies as a hot take, but yes, I enjoy M'Baku more than Sentry for a steamy take to start the day. M'Baku is a ton of fun, and I think pretty competitive. Alright, so Mr. Rock Slide goes into here, and then we're hoping the Klaw plus Darkhawk win center and right for us, huh? We've cut them off of 1 draw, and we added some others into their deck. I'm also getting to play Lizard out on the final turn. Feels good, man. I don't think I need more than 15 here, right? Famous last words. We're good? I think we're good. Now we win center and right. Good stuff. The Klaw. Victory. Ooh, it's a piece of candy, chat. To everybody that's asking why I didn't Mystique the Klaw to win mid in that last game, because then I lost the left, and I lost left and right. So you have to win 2 locations in Marvel Snap. This game is certainly off to a rocky start. Got use of our 5th energy here, too. We'll put 4 rocks into their deck, and then Miss Jones will get to power up to 12 here in the middle. Good stuff. Good stuff. Please, no dog. Don't do it. Have a heart. Nailed it. Yeah, it could be Spectrum Destroyer. We're gonna go up to 25 here in the middle, and we have Claw in a pinch as well. Do it yourself, Subterranea. Fine. We'll build our own Subterranea with rock slides and Carbotage. Whoa, did they just assume that, like, I couldn't get any more power into here? Or maybe they need Cosmo here for... Oh, baby. Oh, baby. My hawk is huge, chat. Oh my gosh, they just played into Lechukagulya. Oh, chat, they just played into Lechukagulya. Sure did. Alright, ship it. Look at the little baby destroyer, chat. Listen, chat, I don't know what she told you back in undergrad, but size matters. And you gotta have a huge hawk here. This little baby destroyer's not gonna do it, okay? Needs to be absolutely massive. All right, well, Korg was gonna end up to the right regardless here. Okay, that's a storm. It's a storm. Do you think that forcing winter variants in reserves is bad because not everybody likes them? I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm being honest. There's definitely ups and downs to putting them in there. I think the one thing I have a problem with the winter variants in the reserves is that I haven't been able to find anywhere transparent about what the rates are, or what they're replacing. That's not been clearly communicated. They need to do that better in the future. We're gonna storm Jones here in the Bifrost.
Wind, aid my hand.
I love it when they play my Korgrok on turn 2 into Vormir. You're just like, ha, got him. The claw. Do I want a claw, chat? Do I? Is it gonna be a 9 power Darkhawk? I think the winning play here is we Hawk, and then next turn we Mystique Hawk plus Mr. Fantastic to cheat the next 2. There's also value in terms of getting them to stay, to make them wait to know that we're gonna beat them in the middle. Okay. Awkward. Okay, well now, obviously we claw. We're gonna go to 13 here, so we do lose to death, so probably dead. We did brick one of their draws with Korg though, so they're a little bit less likely to have their best card. They might also feel safe in the Flooded and choose to play Vormir to lock that up. Got him! Got him! Yep, They felt safe in the flooded, chat, and the Klaw reached into their pocket and took their cubes. Victory. Klaw is such a great card for stealing games. Really, really good at grabbing stuff from people that feel overconfident. Hey, we have Darkwing and Mystique in our hand. We definitely snap the Subterranean.
Daddy.
I think Juggernaut's probably one of my favorite cards, although Darkhawk is growing on me. I think this is my favorite Series 5 card right now. Howdy, Nasty.
You're that soft.
I do have a shirt.
You're that how much we saw.
I don't think there's any reason to play these out. If they're like a death deck, it gives them free destroys.
I got you, Dad.
You did get me, baby girl.
I got my chair.
It's your chair.
I got my chair.
Their deck has 12 cards in it,
Oh.
and they're gonna draw 3 more of them, so this Hawk is gonna be 19, and this will be 18.
I put my chair. I put my chair. I put my chair, Daddy.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Let us steal Death's Domain, potentially. Hawk is slightly bigger than Mystique, so I'm gonna put him in the negative zone.
Okay, Daddy.
Any advice for a first-time dad in 6 weeks? The difficulty scales up as they get older. They're much easier when they are not mobile. All bets are off once they can roll over and start crawling. The average difficulty peak is about 3.5 or 4 in general. But I'd also wager there's probably another spike when they're teenagers. We're not quite at that stage yet.
Dad, like this, Daddy. This.
Will other universes make similar card games like DC? So there's actually a DC card game in the works that was supposed to release, it was supposed to release in October, I think, this year, but they got pushed back. And that wasn't started because of Snap's success. Company Cryptozoic has been working on that in tandem to Snap for a while now, is my understanding. For any of the longtime Hoaglandians out there, Cryptozoic is the people that made Hex TCG, if you remember that one from back in the day. Ever play paper card games other than Magic and Pokemon? Yeah, I have a bunch of Warhammer TCG cards. There's probably the one other one I played. That game's now dead though.
Wind, aid
Fully defunct. It was a game made by a company called PlayFusion.
Wind,
You stormed my
aid
Sinister
my
London, but I wanted to copy my Darkhawk. Rude. Hey, Strudel, thanks for the Prime, appreciate it. They were named Cryptozoic long before crypto. They're not crypto related. Is a good question. We play Hawk over here. Where is Sentry? We're not playing any more Sentry. I'm gonna take that out of the title. We played some Sentry. I found one Sentry deck that will be up as a deck highlight tomorrow on the YouTube channel, but Sentry seems like a kind of medium overall, not that powerful card. Okay, and then the Claw lets us win here potentially too, which is great. I think this play is we go Mystique into Korg into Rocket, and then we'll Claw here on the last turn. Sounds great. I think Sentry might be the worst Series 5 card right now. I think the only card I'd recommend buying from Series 5 less than Sentry is Super Scroll. And if you want to know my full rankings on Series 4 and 5 cards and what I would buy or not after playing with a bunch of them, that's going to be my video tomorrow morning on the YouTube channel. I really like Darkhawk. Darkhawk has felt both fun and powerful for me. If you are Series 3 complete and you're looking for a new card to pick up, I think Darkhawk's a fine pickup. If you are not Series 3 complete, get your Series 3 cards first. I don't think any of the current Series 5 cards are worth picking up if you're not Series 3 complete. You should finish your Series 3 first. Oh, look at the Claw. Reach deep into their pockets, chat, and extract the cubes.
Victory.
Deep into their pockets and extract the cubes. Nummy, 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 nummy. He's so good at stealing people's cubes, chat. So good. I like to lizard into the unknown location here because it's typically less likely to fill up, he says, before the Nexus happens. Nothing to Mystique here. Awkward curve this game. Sad that we don't have Storm or Mr. Fantastic or any of our other good twos. Right on time, Black Widow. Welcome to the party.
Enough said, bub.
What if we Mystique the Darkhawk and Widow them? And then next turn we Rock Slide to give +4 to both of these, right? Oh, we can Rock Slide Karmatage at that. That's true. Is that better than having Rock Slide on the Nexus, though? So this is... It's actually a wash, right? Because 2 more rocks is 8 more power. This is more putting it in Karmatage. Alright, let's go. It's definitely funnier.
Victory.
Mr. Korg. So this means our Hawk's gonna be at least 11 this game, barring any shenanigans. We're gonna play the Widow's Bite into Vormir here, so it's an easy Rocket Raccoon left. Or they're playing Electra into it, sure. Our takes its good sweet time. This is the only place we can rock slide and impact their deck. Our Hawk is about to be huge, chat. So big. And a really good spot this game again, right? So we get to claw into Hawk, into Hawk Lizard, I think is the plan here. He says before getting leeched. And one of the nice things here is our deck has 3 cards in it, and their deck has 7 cards in it. So even if they leader us, this Darkhawk does not really break parity for them in any meaningful way. They're not a Galactus deck yet, they're the leader deck. So this is a 15 power Hawk. I think I'm just gonna put 20 power over here on the right. Oh, I should have put these in the other order. We're gonna get leadered and be said. I think we're still okay there, right? Whoa! Whoa! They got us. Okay. Yeah, opponent gets us with the brew. I was playing around leader, and we lost Dr. Doom into Odin. Was not expecting that. Well played for the opponent. Obviously, Lizard gets them in either of these places, but I wanted to stack here in case they had something into a leader to copy my Hawk. Game opponent. Lot of value in playing something off meta and getting extra cubes at the end there like that. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.